A Not Your Normal production.
So, what exactly is the universe? It is a host of frequencies. As simple as it could be put, it is nothing more than a host of frequencies. All things that exist emit a frequency, are a frequency, are energy, and that energy is in a frequency. So, how do we go about understanding the complexities of the universe, life, however you want to put it? Well, we can look at the most innocent, the most simple aspect of what the universe is, and that's frequencies. Now, we got equipment that can pick up frequencies, understand them, and interpret them. Our body itself picks up frequencies constantly and interprets them, but it filters them. That's why we only see in a certain spectrum, a limited spectrum. We hear within a limited spectrum. So we think in a limited spectrum. It's almost impossible for human to understand infinity unless they can put themselves in a state of infinity, which we exist. We exist in a state of infinity. The energy that makes us and the frequency that we emit from our individual. That's where signatures come in. You can understand when it's based on a frequency. It's got a fingerprint. I know this is deep, but I like to think deep. How do we go about making life better? Everybody on the face of the earth wants to know how to make life better. Even people we call criminals, they want a better life. They really do. So, look at the simplicity of life. Everything's a frequency. We can hope that people are just good-hearted people. And eventually we unify in this good-hearted behavior, which we got plenty of platitudes that try and force or control behavior to make it better. And that would be the opposite of just letting it happen. And in a country like America, United States of America, I should say, because the America would be North and South America, the two continents, with Central America, not a continent, but we still separate it. Freedom is both chaos and discipline. Chaos is just whatever is. Whatever happens. There's no form, no design. In the book of life, everything has design. It is how we interpret life. What is life? And it's interesting. We go to Mars, we find bacteria. And we scream an achievement of life. We found life. Yet, pro-abortionists in the extreme form. Okay. Just pro-abortion, pro-choice. But in its extreme form, the narrative is that a fetus is a lump of cells. But that's just kind of a generalization. A human in themselves is nothing more than a lump of cells. So they've only reinforced what we actually are in its simplistic form, like frequency. So how do you justify murder? Because that's what it is. It's murder. It's killing a life. No matter how you want to view it. It's killing, terminating. It's a termination of a pregnancy, which is a life. You can go to Mars and find bacteria and find life. And it's an achievement held in high regard, accolades, rewards. But a fetus isn't life because it's a lump of cells. So, if you can make people believe that narrative, okay, a fetus is not life, it's a lump of cells, and you can get everyone to agree with that, it wouldn't be much further off than making humans themselves valueless, because they are nothing more than a lump of cells. No matter how many millions, billions, or trillions, hundreds of trillions. I'm not spitting out real numbers, hypothesizing. I'm not speaking necessarily on behalf of any secular. I'm not subscribing to a set of beliefs in this. I'm openly debating this in a philosophical format. It can be viewed as being conservative, and it wouldn't bother me. I do have conservative views. I also have classic liberal views. I also have feminist views, maninist views, malinist. We only know feminists. We don't know the male equivalent. They're racist. That's what they are. They're racist. Sexist. Anyway, I would like to create an arena for open dialogue on simplicities that can be an answer to the complexities in life. And I do believe it's that simple. Because if you're to say, what is the universe? Well, the universe only consists of that is. That. It does not consist of that is not. We can have that is not all we want, but it wouldn't be the universe. I think that's why they call it hell. Because it is not. That's what hell is. It is not. So, I'd like to hear from my friends, family, subscribers, the few that I have, and create open dialogue on real answers. It doesn't have to be about abortion. I put that in there as an example. But we could start here. I believe we all have commonality when we can look at life in its rawest format and talk about it. Thank you for listening. Enjoy yourself. Bye.